This question pops up at least 3 times a month when holding financial planning sessions with new retirees. The question is, should I pay off my home by taking a lump sum distribution from my retirement account? Should you? For our concept, let's assume that you have 2 homeowners, homeowner 1 and homeowner 2. Homeowner 1 decided to finance his house, so carries a $300,000 mortgage and also has $300,000 in cash. Homeowner 2 decided to pay for the house outright, so he has a $300,000 house paid off and no cash. If both houses increase in value 5% in a few years, both houses are now worth $315,000. So the question is, how much cash does the second homeowner have on hand for emergencies and just overall enjoyment of life? The answer is 0 cash. It's debt equity. It's locked up in the value of the house. To access the equity in your home, it may take some time. You're going to have to show some sort of income, head to a financial institution and apply for it, and probably incur some fees and also closing costs. Now, a typical scenario that I run across during financial planning appointments is an individual who financed a home years ago and they've been paying it down over the years, perhaps refinanced a few times. Fast forward life, now retirement is around the corner and most want to reduce or completely eliminate debt, and not just bad debt, but all debt. So they turn to the retirement account. Now, when you think about paying off your home by taking a lump sum distribution from your retirement account, I often say it's more of an emotional decision than an economic decision. However, if your mind is set on paying off the house, by all means do so. The purpose of this video is to merely give you things to think about. Now, in this video, I'm going to keep the ideas purely conceptual. If you would like to see these concepts backed up with math using my trusty HP calculator, I do have an extended version available. So the first concept is wait to make the lump sum payment, essentially trying to grow your account balance so you don't completely eliminate it. Now, the top concerns that I often note with lump sum withdrawals are taxes, if it's a pre-tax distribution, and lost opportunity costs. Let's face it, money makes money. It's not just the money you're taking out, it is also the potential that it can grow to be. So the question you should ask yourself is, what does your account balance grow to if you kept it invested instead of paying off the house? Concept number 2, use the account to generate a cash flow. Don't eat the chicken, but eat the eggs instead. What if you kept your account invested and only withdrew a monthly distribution to put towards the mortgage? 1, paying it down faster, but 2, keeping control of your retirement account as well. Now, there are 2 benefits to this concept. Number 1, you get to spread the taxes over several years versus paying all the taxes in 1 year when you take a lump sum distribution from your account. Number 2, you get to keep control of your retirement account. 2 factors to consider here are how you invest your money, and number 2, stock market volatility. And finally, concept number 3, what if you refinanced? Consider refinancing the remaining balance of the original loan amount to get a smaller monthly payment. That way, if cash flow is going to be tight at retirement, you have a payment that's manageable, which could be crucial. So to recap, concept 1, if you're set on paying a lump sum balance, consider delaying a few years to minimize the amount needed. Concept 2, use the retirement account to generate a cash flow instead of eliminating it. And concept number 3, consider a refinance option to get a smaller, manageable payment. Now, this is an option you'd want to start before you retire because you will show the earned income necessary to qualify for the loan. Now, there are several factors to consider here. Number 1, the tax environment. Will you have enough deductions to itemize, or will you take a standard deduction at tax time? Number 2, your monthly cash flow. Is your mortgage payment manageable? If not, we need to find ways to shrink it. Number 3, how you invest. Remember, you're going to need a rate of return to generate the cash flow. If your rate of withdrawal is greater than your rate of growth, you might run into some issues in retirement. And finally, number 4, your personal preferences. What are your views and comfort level when dealing with debt? Well, that wraps up our first entry of Back Up the Napkin. If there's a financial concept that you would like to see animated, please feel free to shoot me an email because I'm sure there are others wondering the same things that you are. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to pass it along to your friends, family, and colleagues so they can get some great information as well. Now, if you need some help with your personal situation, please take the time to visit our online scheduling tool, which gives access to our calendars. And finally, for fresh content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching.